STWFM Carlton, it's 10 o'clock.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by Progressive Insurance.
I'm Stacey Lynn. The president is set to sign his massive tax and spending bill into law. He touted its package at the Iowa State Fair last night.
There could be no better birthday present for America than the phenomenal victory we achieved just hours ago when Congress passed the one big, beautiful bill to make America great again.
CBS's Willie James Inman is in Washington.
The bill delivers on many of his campaign promises, which includes increased spending for border security and the military, extends the 2017 Trump tax cuts, along with a temporary cut to federal taxes on tips and overtime. The bill will also add more than $3 trillion to the deficit over 10 years, according to the nonpartisan Congressional Budget Office.
Our Robert Costa on just how hard it was to get Congress to get this bill passed.
This shows how much power President Trump has within the Republican Party. Usually these big legislative fights have a lot of intra-party quarreling. What you saw is President Trump was able to get almost everything he wanted at a relatively fast pace.
Later this afternoon, a signing ceremony will be held at the White House. The president has invited all members of Congress to attend. Up first, though, a conversation with Ukrainian President Zelensky after a violent night where Russian missiles and drones pounded Kyiv. The BBC's Paul Adams in Kyiv on what was discussed.
President Zelensky's message will be, can you tell me more about this pause in the supply of American military equipment to Ukraine, because the details of that are still very unclear, and also that it is up to you, the United States, to do more to change Russia's behavior.
President Trump spoke to Zelensky this morning. A source familiar said it was a good conversation. The holiday weekend is here and in full swing.
More than 70 million Americans have headed out for 4th of July activities.
I'm hoping not a lot of traffic, but it is Friday, so there's probably a lot of people heading out.
Really busy roads today. We're hitting the roads and getting on the move.
Most of the nation will see good weather conditions for evening fireworks. Jim Crisula, CBS News, Gibsonville, North Carolina.
For the first time in 16 years, the Gallagher brothers will be back on stage together.
When I was like 12, 13, that's when I started to get really into Oasis and like their solo stuff. I just want to be right in the centre, right at the front. Everyone knows all the words, everyone's jumping.
That woman was the very first person to be in line for tonight's Oasis concert. The Gallagher brothers back on stage together for the first time in 16 years in Cardiff, Wales. This is CBS News.
Sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Get renter's insurance to protect the things that make your place a home, including coverage for theft or damage. Visit Progressive.com.